Eva Muntean and Dolores Meehan are the co-founders and organizers of Walk for Life West Coast. After attending the March for Life in Washington, D.C., they were inspired to start their own. The first walk in San Francisco took place in 2005. It's steadily grown each year from 7,000 participants to over 30,000. Their mission is to establish a new West Coast tradition of celebrating life. They also want to change the perceptions of a society that thinks abortion is an answer. What's been the reaction of the community of San Francisco to this march?
And anecdotally, several people I've talked to were pro-choice beforehand, and then they do attribute their pro-life views and their change to pro-life to the Walk for Life.
Many hearts have been changed.
I think so. And
what do you think changed their hearts, though?
I really think it's seeing the crowd, seeing how many people, and just being motivated by the energy. It's amazing how having the support just rejuvenates you and motivates you and gets you out there.
Standing up in San Francisco, which is, they call themselves a pro-abortion city. I mean, the mayor came out and said that a few years ago, is a gutsy thing to do, but I love it. I think that's what's necessary at a time like this. Stand up where opposition is strongest, and we're going to see results.
14 months ago, when there was this sudden, inexplicable change in the Gallup poll, 9 percentage points on the issue of pro-life, everybody thought it was an aberration at first, and then it proved to be for real. And people like you and your ministry standing, and many others, it is making a difference. Science and technology is backing up what the Bible already says, that in the womb, that's still a life, that's a person. And I have reason to be very encouraged. It's a strong statement, but I actually think that within my lifetime, and I'm not a young guy, within my lifetime, I plan to live a while, that we can see Roe v. Wade overturned. Within my lifetime. I pray for that and believe for that.
We have to keep doing this. We have to keep everybody that's doing something in the pro-life movement has to keep going, and we encourage everyone else to get involved, because that's what's happening. There's so many of these kind of events and these, conferences, all of these kind of things that are shed light on the situation. We've got to keep that moving.
It's going to take young people, old people, anyone that is of the conviction that these are human beings like you or I, to stand up and say, I refuse to vote for any politician that supports for abortion. I refuse to allow abortion clinics in my city. I refuse to have abortion in my family. I refuse to let my church be silent about abortion. And they make this the defining issue, because it is the greatest issue of our day, human rights issue of our day. Then we'll see an end to abortion. But it's got to take all of us standing together.